Hey everyone, what's going on? Greg here again from Team Blast. I'm looking at the last 90 days of organic search for one of my clients I have. And when you break it out by primary channel is organic search, and you have session sources now Google, Bing, DuckDuckGo, Yahoo, all the way down. Google has 56,818 sessions. And if I scroll all the way over to the right, they have 799 purchases. So 88% of the time purchases come from Google, and organic search 96% of the time comes from Google. What I noticed that a lot of people stop right there, but I don't for my clients, also for potential clients as well. I'm going to now sum up Bing, DuckDuckGo, Yahoo, Ecosia's traffic because Bing powers all of those search engines as well. And then I'm going to sum up their purchases to show you something that's really interesting. So I already did this already. I'm going to go to Excel just to kind of show this in the clearest view. Google takes, so again, 56,000 sessions to 799 purchases. It means 71 sessions to one purchase it takes on Google. With Bing, when I sum up all of Bing, DuckDuckGo, Yahoo, and Ecosia, it comes out to 2625 for the sessions within 90 days. But the purchase though is 104. That means that it takes 25 sessions for one purchase to happen from somebody using Bing or Yahoo or DuckDuckGo or Ecosia to then convert for my client. That's actually really important. So the reason why I share this is that I think a lot of times people look at just the Google number and they say, hey, it's 96% of our traffic. We need to track Google. We need to see how we can increase more traffic from Google. But at the end of the day, you're actually hiring me to focus on a positive ROI, which is purchases. So when I look at this and say, hey, we need to get more traffic from Bing because it's going to convert at a better rate than what Google's doing. These are kind of like my next steps, and maybe this might encourage you guys to do something as well for your accounts or for your clients. So to start, you could do things like track your keywords on a daily basis within SEMrush for Bing, so you can import exactly over from Google and see how you're ranking there. Next, you can actually go into Bing Webmaster Tools and look at the keywords that are driving performance to your account. Maybe you want to track those a little bit differently than from Google. There could be gaps where Google has keywords that you're not ranking for or vice versa. So you want to kind of see that breakdown within SEMrush on a daily basis. Next, I recorded a video about AI visibility within Bing. So in this report, I didn't go into Copilot or anything else like that, but it is important to get an idea if Bing is citing you more and more in their AI summary, you want to keep an eye on that. But here's my last point too. A lot of times I will onboard a client and they only have Google ads running because again, they look at it and say, hey, 96% of our organic traffic comes from Google. So why do I care about Bing? I look at that and say, you're leaving performance on the table. Bing has a lower cost per click than Google. And we also know from your first party data, it's going to convert better than what Google shows. So for me, I'm going to import your campaign over from Google directly, and I'm going to go into the settings to really make sure that we're looking at this on an ongoing basis. Make sure we have no keywords below the page one bid. Make sure we're not hitting our daily ad spend maybe too early. Making sure we're excluding adding negative keywords, so we're excluding irrelevant terms from showing our ad, and thus taking away high quality search intent that's actually happening because we're going to be seeing for keywords that are not relevant. But there's so much that you can do though when you have this data over here. So I'll kind of summarize it again. When you go into your analytics and you look at it from a channel versus session source, it's very easy to say, hey, Google's 96% of our traffic and it's 88% of our purchases. Let's only focus on that. But at the end of the day, if you're hiring me, it's all about the return on investment. I'm going to look at it from a, hey, what's the purchase session to purchase ratio? And then look for ways to get more performance for you. And if we, increase the traffic from Bing from 2,600 in the past 90 days to maybe like 3,200, it doesn't blow the numbers out of the water. But I know that the increase in Bing, at least historically, is going to lead to more purchases at a better ratio than Google. So just something I wanted to share with you guys today. Let me know if you have any questions in the comment section. And as always, have a good rest of your day.